Hello,
Good
everyone.
morning.
Good morning. Happy Friday.
It's a cold Friday, but it is a happy one for
Yeah,
sure.
always. We love bringing you guys
Yes.
the latest weekend events, and we have a lot to talk about today. Of course, we're getting rid of that snow. We're ready to
Yeah.
head out again, get back into the open, and try something new this weekend.
Yeah, I've been out all morning long on the roads in the First Alert 6 Storm Tracker. The roads were pretty bad, especially I know when we were coming into work around 3 a.m. My commute, I don't know about you. We take the same route, but it was really snow-covered roads. There was a lot on the roads, but crews have been working really diligently and pretty quickly, I'd say, to clear everything off. So those main roads are looking good. Side streets, that's where you want to take it slow. Really take your time as you're getting out of your neighborhood and getting onto those main roads. Give yourself the extra time. But once you get out, there are a lot of fun things for you to do this weekend.
And thankfully, none happening right now. Of course, there's stuff coming up. So
Yes.
get prepared for those.
I know, yeah. So some things tonight, tomorrow, Sunday as well. We have a lot to share with you this week. A lot of exciting events.
Yeah, let's head into it. Alrighty, well, first off, the Kiewit Luminarium is offering the untold story behind one of the 20th century's greatest discoveries.
Yeah.
This is Finding Titanic, The Secret Mission. Wow, that's really awesome. Their newest exhibit. It's revealing the classified operations, ingenious deception, and technological breakthroughs that made it all possible.
Yep.
So really looking into that. And visitors will see some materials and footage and artifacts from the expedition.
Yeah, you could see some of the video here from the exhibit. We had a photographer go out and give us a little bit of a sneak peek of the exhibit. It looks really cool and really interactive too.
Of course, you got to see it for yourself,
Yep.
though, right? Alrighty. Well, it is offered, of course, with daily admission,
Yep.
and it'll be open until April 26th. But of course, this weekend is a good time to check it out
Yeah.
if you're wanting to head out.
The Luminarium's always fun, and I'm actually in about an hour now going to speak with one of the scientists who is actually a lead investigator
Awesome.
to try and discover the Titanic, literally going under the water to find these artifacts and everything. So you can look for that interview a little bit later today on First Alert 6. But I'm really excited for that. I'm a huge history buff, so I can't wait to hear what he has to say. Going to be really, really cool. I'm excited.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And I mean, looking at these videos too, it looks really neat and can really learn a lot, especially at the Luminarium. But our next event is happening tomorrow. So the Nebraska Chinese Association is having their annual Lunar New Year's Gala. And this is happening at the Orpheum Theater, again, Saturday night at 6:30. So I got to speak with Sarah Luo, who is the president of the Nebraska Chinese Association, to learn a little bit more about the event. So let's hear a little bit of that convo. The Lunar New Year celebration is officially underway, and here in the Omaha Metro, there is a gala that's happening this weekend highlighting all of the things that make up Lunar New Year celebration. So joining me here today, we have Sarah Luo from the Nebraska Chinese Association to tell us a little bit more about the gala, which is happening on Saturday. Sarah, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for inviting me here.
Yeah, so first of all, tell everybody, if they're not too familiar, what is Lunar New Year? What is this celebration?
Okay, the Lunar New Year, also called Chinese New Year, and it's like the Christmas and also the Thai like American the holiday. It's a time for people gather together. So for the holiday, very important traditional holiday in China.
Yeah, celebrated by people all over the world, billions of people. So this is a really, really major holiday. But here in Omaha, there's going to be the gala happening Saturday night at the Orpheum Theater. What can people expect if they come out to the show?
Wow, so during the show, the audience can expect the Chinese dance, the traditional Chinese dance, and we have the traditional Chinese musical instrument, and also we involve the local community performers in our shows too.
Yes, it's going to be very exciting. I know I'm emceeing the event, so I'm excited to be there as well and be a part of the celebration this year.
Sure.
But for people who are coming out, there are going to be a lot of people involved in the show. Just how many people, tell everybody, are involved? Volunteers, people who are in the show, performers in front and behind the scenes. Tell us how many.
Wow, that's involve, I think, over 100 volunteers and performers in the shows.
Yeah, it's been amazing to be at the rehearsals and just see how hard everybody's working. I know a lot of people have put a lot of time and effort into this performance, so it's going to be a really great show. If people want to come out and watch it, tell everybody how they can get tickets.
Wow, that is ticketomaha.com. People can buy the ticket there online.
All right, and again, it's happening this Saturday evening at the Orpheum Theater, starting at 6:30?
6:30, yeah, see you there.
So much fun.
Yeah, well, Maria, you're going to be the MC.
Yes.
As you mentioned, what are you most looking forward to at this event?
Well, there are a lot of incredible performances that are happening. A lot of the people are local, so they're from Omaha, they're from Nebraska, but there is actually a young children's dance group that's coming over to Nebraska from China to perform. So we're going to really have a global celebration, and that's really exciting. Like Sarah said, you're going to hear a lot of the traditional Chinese instruments as well. We have the halusa, which is a traditional Chinese string instrument, and they actually have an ensemble right here in Omaha where they practice and perform. So they're going to be making a special appearance. Of course, the dance team, they're also doing a little bit of a fashion presentation showing some different Asian cultural dresses and different wardrobe options, so that's really fun too. It's kind of all-encompassing of Asian culture.
Nice. And you were at the rehearsals. What did those look like for you?
It was busy. I mean, there are a lot of people involved. Like Sarah said, there are over 100 volunteers involved and performers as well. It's happening at the Orpheum Theater, which is, you know, a really big space, but they're going to fill it up, because there are a ton of people involved, so definitely come out. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Awesome.
Yep.
So who's all invited to go to this? Like, do you have to know a lot about Asian culture? Or?
No, I mean, I would say it's open to really anybody. Probably it would actually be really entertaining, and you would learn a lot if you aren't really familiar with something like this. So getting exposed to new cultures, new styles of music, types of dance too. There are a lot of dance performances as well. So it's going to be a really fun night. I'm excited.
I'll be there. I'm excited to learn more.
Yes.
For sure.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it tomorrow night.
All right, our next event is some fun. Oh my goodness. The taps will be flowing. This is on Saturday as Omaha begins to celebrate Beer Week.
There you go.
I have not heard of this until this week when we were researching.
Yeah, this was our first time.
What we're going to feature, so this is really awesome.
But it is an annual event. Yeah, they're bringing it back.
Yeah, you're encouraged to explore the best local breweries and craft beer bars. This is through February 28th, but it all kicks off on Saturday. And as part of the celebration, you can get a ticket for the bus tour. You can sip and then sample with the ride already set up. So you already have a good plan.
Yeah, a nice, safe way to enjoy the celebration
and
too.
have fun with others on the bus. Like, that bus sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun, I think. And the tour is going to go from noon until 8 p.m. on Saturday. It's going to stop at about 20 plus places, so that's awesome. I saw some in central Omaha as well as, I think, southwest Omaha, so a good amount of stops
all
there.
over. And then, of course, the really well-known spots downtown too. There are so many places, again, 20 plus different businesses that are on the bus tour, so can get involved and support the local businesses as well.
Yeah, but there's more than just 20 businesses involved. It's supposed to be across Omaha. There's different events, maybe tastings or collaborations. So show up to your favorite place and see what they have going on.
Yeah, there you go. Pretty great opportunity. And again, it runs through the whole week. So this Saturday is just the kickoff for the celebration. They're going to have a whole lot of other events too, and we're going to have that information for you up on our website, firstalert6.com.
Definitely. It's very interesting, not only just trying it, but also like learning about it,
Yeah.
some knowledge or some history as well that goes into that.
Definitely, definitely. Always good to support local. Okay, we want to move into our hot topic segment now because we have a ton of things to talk about this week that have really come up. First thing we want to tell you about, the Omaha Symphony announced their 2026-2027 season. It is full, it is packed, and there are so many great shows that they're going to be doing this year. So they're going to have a plethora of guest artists and conductors joining the orchestra. The principal guest conductor, Joanne Falletta, she's been with the symphony throughout this fall season as well. She's going to be back for some more performances this year. And then we also have pianist Joyce Yang and soprano Lakita Mitchell, who will also be performing with the symphony. The River City Mixed Chorus is going to be performing Beethoven's Ninth Symphony, which is a really well-known one of Beethoven's symphonies, his pieces of music. If you know it, you know it. And if you don't think you know it, once you hear it, you will know it. It's very well known.
I heard you singing it earlier. Do you want to try to...
Da, 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 da.
Not singing. You're doing
Yeah,
the tune,
yeah.
that's for sure.
There we go.
Dun, dun, dun. Okay.
So they're also going to be doing a show that is entirely music by the composer John Williams. He has some really well-known music scores: Star Wars, Jurassic Park, Harry Potter, Indiana Jones. Iconic music for sure. They're also bringing back their series where they play the scores to different movies. And on that list, we have A Muppet Christmas Carol, which I'm excited for, The Wizard of Oz, the first film from Harry Potter, Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back, and A Nightmare Before Christmas. You have any favorites? Yeah.
Something for everybody, that's for sure.
Any favorites?
Harry Potter.
Yes.
How about you?
I'd say probably Muppet Christmas Carol.
Yeah.
Top 2 Christmas movies for me of all time.
Awesome.
I'll leave it there.
Awesome. Okay, moving into our next fun thing that we're featuring here, fish fries.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. Well, it's a winter tradition. It's back today. Some Catholic churches and groups around the metro are gearing up for the first Friday of the Lenten season.
Yep.
And this means fish fries, as we said. It's a centuries-old Catholic tradition, for those of you that don't know. And it's from Ash Wednesday to Easter. People abstain from eating meat on Fridays, and it was seen as a form of indulgence. So that's why many churches now offer the fish fries. And some popular ones, it's Holy Name Catholic Church fish fry, St. Vincent de Paul Catholic Church, and then Mary Our Queen Catholic Church, which is actually Rusty Lord's favorite.
Yes, he did
here in
reveal this to
town.
us. He said that he loved to go to that one, so I
Yeah.
had a lot of fun with his buddies there.
Definitely, he loves it. We'll see if he's there this year.
I know. I go to fish fries. I grew up going to them in my hometown in Pennsylvania too. So excited to see what Omaha fish fries are like.
Yeah, nice way to support some local
Yeah,
churches as
definitely.
well. We have some fun
Okay,
photos coming up,
really
Maria.
fun pictures. So I actually got to go to Disneyland for the first time ever. I'd never been to California, never been to Disneyland. Before this trip, I actually had never been west of Nebraska. North Platte, Nebraska was the farthest west I've been in America. So this was so much fun. Got to spend a whole day at the original Disney park. You could see the castle, that Star Wars land if you're a big fan. They had the Millennium Falcon there. It was really cool. The carousel too. We rode a ton of rides. We were there from park open at 8 a.m. until after it closed around like 1 o'clock in the morning.
You did
so
it right, Maria.
yeah,
You
you
did
have
it
to.
right.
That's how I feel like when you do Disney, you got to do it big. You got to do it all.
I
So
know. We don't want none of this. Oh, my feet are tired. Oh, I
no,
need to take a break.
you
gotta
push,
keep going.
you push as hard as you can, and then the next day you're super sore. But it's so worth
amazing.
it, so worth
Yeah.
it. And the fireworks too are always beautiful. I love watching the fireworks at Disney.
All right, so Maria, what were some of your favorite rides?
Oh my gosh. Okay, so there are a lot of duplicate rides that I had already ridden in Orlando because I have been to Disney World that they have in Anaheim, but maybe some ones that are a little bit different. The Alice in Wonderland dark ride, I loved it. It was so much fun. Alice in Wonderland was always one of my favorite movies growing up. I love the Cheshire Cat. Really good character. So love the Alice in Wonderland ride. The Matterhorn bobsleds is really fun. The Space Mountain in Anaheim is a little bit different than the one in Orlando. It's a different track system. Really fun. I'm a big roller coaster girl, so that was a lot of fun. And we were talking as well, they have this in both parks, but Tiana's Bayou Adventure, so good. That was the first time I ever rode it because I hadn't ridden it in Orlando since they rethemed the ride. So fun. Really amazing audio animatronics too, which are the characters and the
brand
robots.
new.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so cool.
I want to go on that.
I know. Lots of good snacks too.
Yeah, we've seen some photos of those snacks.
Yeah.
Which ones were your favorite?
Okay, you got to get the Dole Whip, of course, but they had like a specialty Dole Whip for Valentine's Day. It was like a strawberry shortcake.
Nice.
So good. So they did like strawberry and pineapple swirl Dole Whip. And then you got to have the churro too, classic theme park food. Churro was so yummy. But yeah, that's that Dole Whip. Oh my God. I want it again. I literally like
Yes.
scarfed it down. It was so
Yes.
good.
Of course, here in the metro, we have the Orange Leaf locations.
Yes,
They
yep.
have Dole Whip, so
Yeah,
if you, want,
you can still
want
get
to
it
on some
here.
Disney fun, maybe try it there.
There
right?
you go. Yeah, you can still have a lot of fun,
Yeah.
even away from the parks too.
Definitely. Disney always.
Get ready to step back in time to the 1920s at the Durham. Well, get ready to step back in time to the 1920s at the Durham Museum.
Yeah, it's a returning favorite. Flappers and Fizz is back. And we have Scott Eastman here again with us from the Durham Museum. Scott, thanks for coming back with us.
Happy to be here.
Okay, tell everybody a little bit about the event. If they haven't been out to Flappers and Fizz before, what can they expect if they decide to go? So
it's a 1920s, Roaring 20s themed event that we do. We started it before COVID. We had to take a bit of a break. It's back for its second year now. A lot of our guests will come in costume. We've got casino games. We've got live jazz music, dancing from the Jitterbugs. Can teach you how to do a classic Charleston if you don't know. And we've got a bit of a bootlegging mystery game that you can play that night. But it's a fabulous way to see the museum after hours. You have full access to the entirety of the museum. It's going to be a Saturday night from 6 to 10 o'clock. Great date night, great group event. We're just really looking forward to it.
All right, well, you said dancing is a really big part of the night, but does someone have to know how to dance? You mentioned a little bit of teaching is going to be going on. Tell us more about that.
Right, we're bringing in shills. We're bringing in the Jitterbugs. You can just sit and enjoy the ambiance and enjoy some great dancers. But yeah, you can actually get some coaching, get some lessons from them as well.
So you mentioned that mystery game. Tell us a little bit more about that. What does that entail, and how's that going to all play out throughout the night?
Yeah, so we're kind of taking it back in time to the 1920s. You get to play the role of a bootlegger that you're trying to understand who has ratted you guys out, who's ratted you out to the cops and is busting your operation. So there'll be clues hidden throughout the museum to try and find the rat and protect your bootlegging ring.
Oh, sounds like fun.
All right. Well, you mentioned that the event had to stop, but then you brought it back. How have you just seen it evolve over the years that it's been going on?
Yeah, absolutely. It built slowly, and I've been really surprised and really pleased how many people really get into it and bring their own costumes. So like authentic Flappers gear. You don't have to come in costume, but people are loving that. They're supporting local vendors, finding some vintage clothing, and it's been an incredible event.
Yeah, nice way to really support small shops in Omaha as well, if you're heading out to the event. Before we go, let everybody know how can they get tickets if they want to attend.
Absolutely. We expect the event to sell out, so go to our website, durhammuseum.org, and grab your tickets there before the end of the month, before February 28th.
All right. Thank you again, Scott Eastman from the Durham Museum. We're going to have all this information for you up on our website, firstalert6.com.
Right, that was more on our Flappers and Fizz event with Scott Eastman. We were chatting with him. We had a little bit of technical
difficulties. Sorry about that.
Before,
we got it.
We were talking about you got what you needed from that little interview. So, of course, you better get your tickets now. It's not happening until next weekend, but we're going to first alert you here now.
Yeah, Scott said that it sells out pretty much every year. So if you want to go, we wanted to let you know beforehand, get a little bit of an insight on what the evening's going to be like.
Get your outfit ready, everything. Your friends, maybe a date, like he said, a little date night, something fun like that.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah. All right, now we're here on our website. This is our web story, things to do, activities and events in the Omaha Metro. So, of course, we chatted about our Lunar New Year celebration, Omaha Beer Week, and now at the Titanic exhibit as well. You see our 3 main events here, as well as some free events, some entertainment, and other happenings that is going on here in the Metro.
Yeah, here in Midtown, they're going to do their winter wine walk. It's happening Saturday from 3 to 6. I know that's always a big event here in Midtown.
What else? There's a Love Poetry Writers Workshop. That's the A.D. Sorensen branch. It's happening tomorrow, so if you love poetry, that sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, and you still have time to go out and see some of your favorite sports teams. We have Love Nebraska this weekend, and the Omaha Lancers as well, playing both on Sunday.
What else? There's a Cardin International Circus that's happening at the Mid-America Center in Council Bluffs. I've never heard of that, but it could be a lot of fun.
Always love the circus, right? Can be entertained there for sure.
As well as Heart Sellers at the Blue Barn Theater. I've not been there, but it should be a good show.
Yeah, they kind of have a lot of smaller productions, more intimate productions, so I'm sure that'll be a great one to see as well.
Another good event is the Winter Farmers Market at Fowling Warehouse. I've not yet made it out, but I've heard a lot of good things. That's been happening all winter, so it's just nice to have a farmers market going on because
all year round.
We cannot have one here in the
no, not this weekend.
Elements,
not this weekend. Maybe last week when it was 75. But not this week.
Yes.
No.
Oh my goodness. Speaking of, I've heard a lot of people on social media just really shocked at the weather change this week. I don't know about you.
Yes. Everybody, I feel like, was caught a little bit off guard. I mean, we knew it was coming. Rusty Lord had told us for a little bit now, be prepared for that change. And he was the one who predicted, we're going to have that big snow in February. here it is. It came. It was true.
Classic Nebraska weather.
Yes, definitely. Okay, we also want to tell you about this little fun list here that Omaha is actually mentioned on. So Islands Media, they ranked the Midwest's 5 best Little Italy neighborhoods worth visiting. And Omaha actually made the list of the top 5 in the Midwest. So, of course, you know, every summer they have the Santa Lucia Festival. I've been every year since I moved here to Omaha. It's always a great event. Really good food, good performances too. Orzi Bakery, they have some really yummy garlic bread. You can get some really good Italian pastries there. If you know, you know, you gotta head out over there. But also on the list, they had Cleveland, Chicago, which are 2 really big and well-known Little Italies. St. Louis and Pittsburgh was on the list, which as somebody from the Pittsburgh area, I do not consider Pittsburgh to be the Midwest, but okay, we'll go with it, I guess. We'll go with it.
Well,
they were kind of maybe reaching at straws a little bit with that one.
Yeah. Well, hey, at least Omaha's on the list. That's all that matters.
Yes,
right now for
yeah,
us.
yeah. You got to go check out, too, a hidden gem in Little Italy, the spaghetti and fork statue. It's like a giant statue, literally in the neighborhood. It's in front of somebody's house. But my mom's side of the family is Italian-American, so when they came to visit me here in Omaha, we went and we had to go visit it for sure. And I made my grandparents take a picture in front of it. They loved it.
I had not heard of it until you told me about it, Maria, but...
We're going to have to take a little trip, for sure.
Okay, to be continued.
Road trip.
All right, let's move on to our next happening for you. There is a tequila bar is taking over the former beer can alley space in the Capital District downtown. I know we've been there. It was a country western bar. But now
Yeah, so a little bit of a different theming and different spin.
Changing to a tequila bar, so it's... Well, how do you think we say this, Maria?
We're going to say Cuvole.
Cavole,
Yep.
yes. So this is the new space taken over. Beer can closed last month, if you know. And here we see their Facebook page. They're saying, get ready for high energy vibes, beautiful aesthetic, premium cocktails, and unforgettable nights. So
There
they're
you
making it
go.
sound like
Yep.
a lot of fun. You have big expectations, I think.
Yeah, it's a big space. You know, they really got to fill it up. So that'll be
Yeah.
exciting to see how they transform it.
Yeah, of course it's connected with Exchange, and then we have Annie's Irish Pub down underneath it. So we'll see how those 3 team up.
Yep.
And they are hiring now, they say. So if you want a job, go think about that. And then interior renovations are underway right now, so should be coming to us soon. But there is no opening date as of now.
Yeah, but this is their official Facebook page, so maybe we could scroll down a little bit and see if they
Okay.
answered that comment. Is there an ETA on when you're opening?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Let's see. Aiming for
Ooh.
March 6th or
You
7th.
heard it here first, folks.
Okay, in a couple weeks it might be open. We'll be looking out for that for
Yeah,
sure.
it'll be fun, especially as the weather is getting nicer.
Yeah,
and staying
definitely,
nicer.
definitely.
Staying
We
nicer.
want it to stay nice. Keep that warm weather for sure. Okay,
right,
next
what's
up,
next?
yeah, another performance that we want to tell you about. Of course, everybody, I feel like, now knows Wicked. When the first movie came out, that became monoculture, which was good for me as a huge Broadway lover. I'm very happy to hear that. But Wicked, the Broadway tour, is coming back to Omaha. So it's going to be here this summer for 3 weeks. You have through June 17th through July 5th to go see it. But tickets actually just went on sale the other day. They start at $73.50, and you can, of course, get your tickets for any event with Omaha Performing Arts on their website, ticketomaha.com. Or you could also go to the in-person box office, which is inside the Holland Center. So I've seen Wicked live, I want to say 4 or 5 times. You have never seen it live.
Yeah, I know you've been a fan for a while.
Yes.
I was one of the not bandwagoners, but
No, you just held out for it a
yeah,
little
held
bit.
out for
Yep.
the movie, but now I love it as well.
Yes.
We were actually Glinda and Alphaba for Halloween this past year. You can guess who is who. Maybe we'll reveal it next week.
Well, you know, we actually asked people out and about, you know, to guess who is who, and some people guessed wrong. So,
Okay, maybe more next
yeah,
week.
got to put it in the comments. Who do you think is who?
Oh, it's so fun. All right, yeah, so I'm really excited for this. I actually already have tickets.
Yep, you got 'em.
My dad and my stepmom got me some. I'm not sure how they got it before it was on sale, but they did it somehow. for
Special
me.
connections.
Yeah, for Christmas.
That's
so-
going to be a great Christmas
Yeah,
gift.
yeah, and I know this show, like the tickets are going to go really quick
Oh,
on
yes.
this, so
It's going to be popular for sure.
yeah, that's for sure.
Exciting.
All right. Well, last up, this whole week, the Stuffed Olive is also in the Capital District. It is serving up some Olympics-themed drinks.
Yeah, it's the last weekend of the Olympics, so if you want to end it on a high note, here you go.
Yeah, it's very fun. I have not heard of a bar doing this, so this is really exciting to see. They have the Gold Rush that you see there, the Silver Cadillac, and then Bronze Brandy. So, do you want gold? Do you want silver? Do you want bronze? I don't know.
Hey, I say always go for the gold.
Yeah. that's
Gotta
awesome.
go for the gold.
That's awesome. Alrighty, so these will be available until Sunday, so you have a little bit to try that out. Of course, the Olympics have been going on, but here's a little more fun to get yourself involved in the Olympics.
There you go. I know we have a lot of people here who have been tuning in every single day. Of course, you can watch the Olympics only on our channel, First Alert 6.
Of course.
Yeah. Okay. A lot of fun. We just want to tell you a couple more things before we wrap up. Today is actually National Muffin Day.
Yummy.
Okay, so who loves muffins? I know we do. Maybe it's the only socially acceptable holiday to have cake for breakfast.
Cake.
Yeah.
That's a stretch.
I mean, the
I
same
don't-
ingredients. It's the same ingredients. Let's go with it.
Okay. We have more to ask
Okay.
people. Are muffins
Yes.
cake? Are those the same thing? I don't know. Who agrees with me?
But I mean, a lot of people might think, oh, it's a muffin, it's sugary, it's maybe unhealthy. But depending on what ingredients you put in it, it can actually be, like a pretty healthy and nutritious option. So,
Applesauce. I know we love
Yes,
that. Some,
yes.
Flax seeds.
hey,
I don't know. You can look up your own recipe if you want to make some
put
at home
in what
today.
you want. Put in what you want.
Yes. If you're one of those people that wants to stay home today and just bake, then muffins.
Make your muffins.
There you go.
Or go out to one of our local bakeries here and give them your support as well. So many good bakeries as well.
Yeah. What's one of your favorite bakeries, Maria?
Okay, we both love Sweet Mags. We gotta touch on Sweet Mags for sure. They do a really good job. We also mentioned Orzi's before too, specializing in the Italian pastries. So really, really yummy.
Yeah. And we have another snack here, Maria. What do you have to show us?
Okay, so to celebrate the start of Lunar New Year, which officially started on Tuesday, I brought one of my favorite Asian treats, which is actually red bean buns. So it's kind of like a sweet bread, and we got these at the Asian market on 78th and Dodge. And it's like a sweet bread on the outside, and then the inside is filled with like a red bean paste, which is also really sweet. So it's a nice, yummy treat. My dad's side of the family is from Taiwan, so growing up, I would always have these for holidays or like on a special occasion. So I was like, we got to bring it for Lunar New Year just to celebrate and try it for sure.
We'll try it now.
I know we got some other goodies too, right?
Yes. What do you have to say about these?
Okay. So these are like Sanrio characters. Of course, we have Hello Kitty as well. These are all from the Asian market. So we just brought them out to celebrate.
Shout out to them.
Yeah, there you go. And then some pineapple cakes as well, which are also a pretty fun and common New Year's celebration as well. But if you're not familiar with Lunar New Year, Chinese New Year, it's pretty common for Asian communities to give money in red envelopes as a sign of good luck. So actually one of our colleagues here actually brought me a red envelope to celebrate. So
Very nice.
I'm going to have good luck for 2026. And how about I share it with you so that you have the luck too?
Yes, I will take it.
Okay, and then let me try this red bean bug because it is so good.
So
okay, let's take a look
fun.
at the inside too. Yeah, you can really see the inside.
Wow,
So
nice.
good. Yeah,
Cool,
it's really, really yummy.
cool. Man, I know. I enjoyed the Asian market. Thanks
Yeah,
for taking
that was your
me
first
there.
trip too. How was it?
Not first. I've been there before,
Oh.
but got some fun stuff. Got some sushi there. So really fun to support just the market there and get that. What do you rate it, Maria? 10 out of 10. Alrighty, that'll be it for us today. Thank you very much for joining us.
Yeah, we'll see you next week.
We will.
Bye.